We planted a blue spruce right behind. This is the only big rock we got on all our property. So we planted this blue spruce back here. It's looking pretty good. What are y'all doing today? Me and the dogs. Paulo, what are you doing? Paulo. We're out. Keith just recently chopped that one down, and we have hauled most of it off, burned a lot of the brush, and dispersed with it. There's another one right there. So, it's beautiful out, y'all. It rained. There's a chill woo, in the air. And I thought I'd come out here and show you what I've been doing the last couple days. So yeah, I guess I slacked some this summer on the garden because I was out at the camp, and that is just fine. You know, I'm a hobby gardener. I am not doing it to feed the family. That would be too much stress. I'd be afraid we'd all die like Gilligan's Island. If the tiki torches must remain lit, isn't it something like that? The professor. If those trees die, we die. That's what he told Gilligan, and he dreamed about it. And of course, it went out. Oh, look, there's some kind of trash in my yard. Look at there. Yeah, we had a really good rain. I watered my clothes that I washed. I have raspberries coming on. I haven't even been over here to do any weeding, but they're okay. I did real good before we covered them up. Look at these. Are the birds going to get them, y'all? Am I on them? There they are, right there. Should I tuck them back in there? So I'm going to get a few berries, unless I just don't know anything or how to make them mature. Because last year it seemed like it got frosty before I got berries. I'm going to get a few berries this year. I surely hope. Even the new ones have a few going on in here. Just enough water, you know. I don't want to water them too much, but I think I wasn't watering them quite enough last year. Because the berries need water when they get to that point. But they're looking really good. I'm really pleased. Look, I'm growing raspberries, y'all. First successful time in my life. And I have tried. I've tried. But I was always in Texas. And it was just too dang hot. So I'll put that there to be picked up probably another time because I'll forget all about it. Not sure what I did to cause a little bit of yellowing on my trees. Did I burn them with something? I really need to write down what I do because my memory is just not the greatest. So I don't overdo or whatever, you know? Hopefully everything's okay. Hopefully it was just not enough water. Again, because they had a big growth spurt, and so maybe they just didn't have enough water either. But here's where I've been, in the giant grass pit. Let's see. How much? I'm only at 3:30. Okay, we can do this. A couple more minutes. Ruth wants to come in too. I don't usually let her in. Blueberry plant's looking good. This is the Serrano plant from last year. I might actually get a pepper. I don't know. And there's one just taking off. Look at this grass. It is so thick and luscious. Look here. That is just awesome grass. Look at my artichoke. I'm growing an artichoke, y'all. What chance does it have? Not much at all, I don't think. And that was a toilet paper roll. That was one of those experiments right there. But it is coming on. Who knows? Maybe it'll come back next year. They're supposed to be perennial some places. Blueberries. This lettuce got lost in the grass. I could still pick it technically, I guess. Another little pepper over here. Just stuff that's planted that got kind of lost. Look at these tomatoes here though. Got a few. Check them out. Ooh, am I showing you the tomato? Where is it? I see the dog. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, and there's a few on there. I didn't even know what kind of tomatoes these were going to be. Some kind of heirloom seed. And I think I got these really cheap, like at the dollar store or something, 10 cents a piece when they were on sale. So, you know, my gardening doesn't cost a lot of money. I have added some dirt and stuff. So, you know, for tomatoes, next year, I'm going to buy a couple plants at the very last amount. Look, this was my successful broccoli plant. I actually picked a couple pieces off it. These were heirloom lettuces, and this rain has done them a mountain of good. I have had turnips a couple times, successful turnips, and there's a few more coming up. They look like radishes kind of, but they're turnips. There's a good sized one down there. I made mashed turnips, it was really good. This is an heirloom type of cabbage. This is the only seed that came up, and I really like it because it's just leaves, so you can just pick leaves of it and chop it up. And I had it in one of my salads, and it was really good. But that's the only one. And let's see, there's a few onions in there. You can see some beets, but look at this massive grass that just went on this year. Man, it just really took over. It was tough. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I see 11 more little hills of potatoes. So I'll have at least, 5, 10 pounds of potatoes. But again, they were just leftovers from potatoes I bought to eat. So I didn't spend any money. I saw a watermelon on here somewhere this morning. Look at there. What? And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 plants. So we might get a couple watermelons. And there's carrots in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's quite a few back in there. Ruth, don't stomp all over my carrots. And she's stomping on my beets and just getting into stuff. Get out of the garden. And this stuff is an heirloom seed that I planted. It's supposed to be like spinach, and it's supposed to get like 4 foot tall. And I planted it 2 different times, and it did not. Oh, where's that one? There it is. And it did not come up. But I found a bunch of stuff when I was out here weeding. Ruth, get out of the garden. My goodness. Go on. Don't huff at me. Go on. Go around and get him. Go. I think she's trying to get to him right there. Go on. Look at the rhubarb. I just watered it before it rained because it was looking a little tough. I'm hoping that comes back next year. The lemon balm has taken off like crazy. I've already taken a couple plants and transplanted them. Lettuce was awesome. I had a good couple salads, and it looks like I need to pick some for some more, and I will. Probably tomorrow I'll pick some, and me and the boys will have a salad with whatever. And this I need to chop back again. I think those are seed pods down there. You see that? And that, of course, is chaos over there. That will have to all be chopped down. But I'm trying to let it go until later. And maybe I don't need to let it go too long. Maybe I need to do it before there's a frost, so new sprouts don't get caught. I need to chop it down. I need to weed it. I need to maybe eat. If some more comes up. But I think you're supposed to leave it until it dies off. So I might just leave it. I don't know. Got to figure out what to do with strawberries. Look, this is successful. Look at it. Look at this. Looks like aliens coming over here. But I think I got to get in here and really take a bunch of these plants out, which means, I don't know, maybe Brianna needs a strawberry patch next year. I think she might need one. And then I believe these are squash, and they were looking pretty pitiful. Look at that yellow. Not enough water? Again, not enough? I don't know. And I think this is all pumpkins from my own pumpkin seeds. So we'll see what happens there. But I have come in and weeded all of these, all of these, all of these. They were all pretty bad. They were all getting choked off. So even this has quite a few weeds in it, and I need to get out there again. I've been doing at least one of those buckets every day, if not usually like 2. But I tell myself when I come out, you got to do at least a bucket. And I stuff a bucket, y'all. And I dump it in low laying places, because when Keith mows, he just mulches it up. And we don't mind if we have weeds in our grass where we cut. But the more I get out of here, the less gets tilled under the next year and comes back up to bother me, you know. Ruth, are you done? Are we done? Are we done here? All right. No, don't do that. Okay. Keith. Yeah, Keith is gone for longer than we thought. Ronald is in there cooking me supper because I am running him around to see his girlfriend tomorrow. And I got some dog dishes over there I need to pick up on my way in. And I got 6 library books, y'all. So I'm going to do that. And I got some rain in my rain barrel. And you know, the compost bin, I will continue to use that thing until it falls apart. But will I invest in another one here in Texas? I think it would be great because the heat would turn it into dirt or compost in no time. But here in Michigan, maybe next year I'll have a little dirt. I used a little bit on this side that I filled up last year, but it just doesn't get hot enough. So we also have a compost bin over there, and I think that's just good enough for out here. Yeah, my clothes, they look kind of, yeah, wettish, dry. They got dry areas. All right, y'all have a great evening. This is me in the woods and the ferns signing off. Take it easy.